Hey, Michelle Ramon, coming to you live in effect from Viva Las Vegas. Well, I did a video on my other phone, and I was kind of emotional because I miss my kids. And I've been trying to get a visit with them. I haven't seen Dia in over 2 years, and the last time I saw her, she cried at the visit. So it's just horrible that I can't really see her, and I wanted to go see her, and then the foster mom got in the way of that. So it's just a heartless situation right now, and I've been begging family and stuff to try to get me to my kids somehow or get them here just so I could see them, especially on Mother's Day. They got illegally taken on Mother's Day in 2009. And then when I got them back, they were screaming, so I don't know what happened to them, but the FBI is investigating it. Um, like terrorism of U.S. citizens. Basically, they terrorized me and my children, and then I had to watch my children get chased by sheriffs, and I got yelled at by a sheriff and a Morgan Hill police officer. And he's like, "Why did you come to this town?" And I was just like, "What the fuck? Who are you to tell me that? Like, this is really weird." But they were setting me up, and the school workers were aiding and abetting them, and so if you have a chance, just try to make this video go viral about what they did to me, because I am a minority and I had to watch my kids get chased by sheriffs, and they're biracial, and my boyfriend was black at the time, and his mother was upset with my mother, like, why didn't your mother get the kids? Those are her grandchildren. And it's a heartless situation because I know my mom and dad, have MPD, because I studied narcissism. I'm a college student already, and I've been left gravely disabled, like, from what they did to me. Just like that video I watched about Megan Thee Stallion, when you have really bad anxiety, you could just be somewhere and just start crying, like, to a stranger. You just start crying out of nowhere. So it's like really a fucked up medical condition. It could leave you in the hospital and just like totally, messed up. Like, I'm totally emotionally damaged. Like, I used to do college stuff. I used to be able to do internet stuff, and now I can barely do the internet on my phone. I can barely like figure things out. Not that I don't want to figure them out. It's just it's difficult. It's very difficult for me, like, right now. So I can imagine what my kids are going through. Desiree, the most, got the worst punishment out of all of them because they were trying to, like, make her lose her mind so they could put her in a hospital to get paid behind it. They were moving her from school to school. She came back, like, all shooken up. They were doing a lot of stuff to her. And it's like, why would they do this to a kid just to get money? But they're sick people, and they all need to be put behind bars. And I threatened that social worker about that, and I said, you know what? I'm going to sue you for unprofessionalism because you got Desi's therapist to meet me in a coffee shop to sign something, coercing me to sign something that I wanted a higher level of care for my kids. But look, you're not even giving them a higher level of care after you injured them. They were happy and well at home from a sheriff inspection, and they had two doctors and a pediatrician, like a private pediatrician. Well, they had a doctor, a case manager that was handling the therapy sessions, and I even took their class. It's called 1, 2, 3, where you help your children listen to you. Like, if they don't listen to you, you say one. And then, I took the whole class. It's like, what the heck? Why would you label me a bad mom when I'm doing all I can for my kids? Therapy-wise, because we were victims of domestic violence, and because they have developmental disabilities. When they got taken, it made their mental health worse. They got taken when they were babies. And because my husband was just an idiot, he wasn't supposed to live with me. He was supposed to just, my sister dropped him off and said, go get your shit together, but don't go back to Michelle, because you already put a bunch of heat on her from the CPS people and everything. And he didn't listen to her, and then he ended up landing back in jail because she goes, if you don't just get lost, you're going to come up missing, basically. Because she knows me, that I don't play, and just the family in general, just, we have a dysfunctional family. So he even knew my mom didn't like him. He's like, your mom hates me. And it's like, oh, gee, I wonder why, when you threw a shoe at me when I was pregnant. So this is like, okay, like, the last video, I wanted to do a continuation on it. There's a bird walking around. Hey, what are you doing? Looking for food? He's like walking around. Oh, I love my job. I could go sit on that couch right now and just chill. Look at it. There's a couch over there. Should I go sit down on that couch and just go chill? Let's go to my comfy couch. Like that show. I saw that. It's like a little kid show. I used to watch that with my kids, my comfy couch. No, but I wanted to do a continuation about the last topic, but then I wanted to go over how some people don't have a mother on Mother's Day and they're probably crying their eyes out because their mom passed away or something, and my best friend's mom passed away, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, because I kept trying to get a hold of her, and we used to talk all the time. We're good friends, and I would just keep her company, when he was in the Persian Gulf War and stuff, and it was just, it's just really sad, that if you have lost a loved one, like especially a mom on Mother's Day, and Cameron lost his mother, my best friend, my new best friend too. He lost his mother, and he cried to me one day about it, and I felt really bad because it's like my kids. I was like, my kids, they, it's not that they could take me or leave me, but they don't value me right now. And I know when I'm gone someday they're gonna value me, but right now they're kids, they're just living their life, and that's okay. I don't want to say nothing bad about them, but my mom, I've always valued my mom and everything, and I just feel bad that my kids had to get left. They had to get left in foster care when I have, you know, family members. Even my kids could have got them. So it really breaks my heart. Like that, it was only going to be for 6 months, and then they could have gave them back. So it's just like, why did this happen to me? Like I don't even know why. It's just like so weird. Like why does stuff happen that like you can't explain why? I don't know why it happens. It's the power hour. I'm almost off. And I'm sitting on a couch. Did I show you the couch I was sitting on? I know you guys are going to laugh at me. But, I mean, my job is cool. I love my job. The hardest part about my job is just getting here. It's like 3 buses later. It's like, fuck, man. And that's a whole other story. I was talking to some people on the bus the other day, and I was like, isn't it true that, like, you see all these crazy people on the bus, and you're just like, by the time you by the time you become a bus rider, like you just feel like you're crazy because you ride the bus. You're just like, if you're not crazy when you get on the bus, you're crazy when you get off the bus. It's my comfy couch. These, the workers are like, she's just sitting there chilling. I got my Gatorade. Thank you, Jessica. I love you. My kids do help me. They're not deadbeat kids. They're having fun. It's fine. I normally am not even here. I'm normally posted up in Cali in the Bay Area. I F's with the Bay. The Bay Area is cool. I got some friends out there too. Joey and Lori, and they're still my friends. I mean, Joey, yeah, that's a. I've been friends with him like for a long time. I try to keep my friends around for a long time, but I'm just like cutting people off right now because I just need to focus on my mental health care right now, and it's kind of like out of control lately. My anxiety is out of control, but I just hope it gets better, because you could just be walking up the street, and then you think about something, you start crying. It's just like it's really bad. Like the holidays are worse. Like Easter, I cried when I was with my dad. I cried at that little party we went to because my kids couldn't be there with me, and it's just like devastating. That if you're a good mom, of course you're gonna just like want to be with your kids. It's like, and those people are really gonna get punished by God. I really pray for justice for that. All the stuff they did to us, and I want to make a movie and a book out of it. I mean, a book and then a movie, but it's gonna take a lot of writing. Like, man, what they did to me was just really crazy. It was just like I thought I was in some kind of Alfred Hitchcock movie, and I was the movie star of it. I was just like, what the fuck? First they're doing this, then they're doing that, and then Desi calls me crying from a hospital bed, and I'm just like, then my husband's like, I didn't tell you to kill my kids. It was like such a nightmare. Like everything they did to us was just like I don't know if he was the one that sicked them on me or who did, but they'll get punished too. Whoever did that. But they basically do those kidnappings for money, and I investigated their county, and I have a special security license. Like in California, I'm a certified security guard, so I can actually do investigations because I'm certified. Like, I'm not I'm certified. I got certificates for all kinds of stuff. You just don't even know. I'm supposed to be working for the airlines customer service. I'm retail certified. Um, I took this job agency thing that my mom put me through. It's like job training certified. And then I'm a certified security officer, and I was fingerprinted and everything. Like, I took an oath of office, so like it's legit, you know. I'm a legit security guard. It is what it is, but yeah, I can do investigations. Like, I wish I need to go over there and just put them on video and just investigate the police too. They're all corrupted. The whole county is corrupted. And I was like, why did God send me here? Like, there's got to be some reason. But I did uncover that Chamberlain's mental health care is they're in bed with the courts, and they take little kid clients and they throw them to the workers in the courts when they don't have enough kids. And I uncovered that myself, and I told the FBI agent and everything. So let's just pray for justice for my kids and for other kids that got kidnapped. And Ashley Harris did 3 YouTubes about what they did to her, and it sounds horrible too. They put her and her brother through a nightmare, and that county needs to go down. So we're gonna make it happen. You guys just make this video go viral if you can. Let's get like a whole bunch of views on this, and I'm gonna send it to my family court group too about making it go viral about what CPS does for the money, and they brutalize the disabled. Because I was like investigating stuff on the computer, and my kids had a computer too. Like, they were learning stuff on the computer. They've learned fine motor skills, because when you massage you're using your right and your left brain. My kids used to massage my back and comb my hair, and those are using fine motor skills. And then all my kids went to church groups, and they taught them how to use the scissors and everything. And I put my kids in Head Start. I'm a really good mom. They were teaching them independence. They used to, scoop out their own cottage cheese and pineapples and everything. And it was a really good program. I recommend that for all mothers, to put their kid in a Head Start program. It's really, really good for them. And my other kids got to go to daycare too. They got to go to really good daycares because I was a childcare worker, and they used to like bus them to my job, and I wouldn't be able to be in the same class with them, but I would be like working, cleaning tables and stuff. And I had my own classroom, and I would read stories to the kids. So like, I'm a really good mom. Like, and this is why I'm so upset. And then my family just basically wasn't very helpful. So it really breaks my heart that it's like, but there's got to be a reason why I went through all this pain. Like, just maybe just to get awareness out there. I don't know. I really don't know. But let's just make this go viral. Appreciate your mothers, because there's some people that don't have a mom, and they wish their mom was here today. So that's the Mother's Day message. Don't make me start crying. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. Shine remote.